Well, good Tuesday afternoon, everybody. Meteorologist Greg Majewski back with you here in the North Georgia Majestic Weather Studios with your weather update here on your April the 28th, 2026. Well, we finally saw some beneficial rains all across North Georgia earlier today, and things have a bit dried out for this afternoon, but don't worry, we got some more rain coming at us here as we go in for tonight. There's still a bit of a severe weather component on that, and we'll give you an update on that. And we're also still looking at unusually cool weather as we head into this upcoming weekend. We'll give you an update on our 7-day here in just a second. Now, before we get rolling on this new report, if you're new here to our YouTube channel and you live anywhere across North Georgia, let me quickly introduce myself as your personal weatherman. I'd like for you to hire me. I'm trying to build a 24-hour weather channel here, and right now it's all about getting as many numbers as we can get. So please subscribe to the channel, and more importantly, make sure you hit that notification bell so you're alerted on future content, because YouTube will never alert you that we've updated our forecast, and you may want to be alerted in the event that we have to do any kind of live severe weather coverage. So please join our weather family. All right, let's go ahead and get into this update here for today as we're looking at some breaks in the clouds here at Brasstown Bald. We've still got a lot of clouds around, and we are going to get some more rain. But again, not until we get until tonight into tomorrow morning. It's going to be our window there as we watch activity building to our west. Looking over there at Helen, Georgia, they had some decent rains as well. Currently sitting at 60 degrees there. Still haven't really covered from the rains earlier today. And also looking at Lake Lanier at cloudy skies as well. So again, expect those clouds to kind of dominate for the rest of the day. And hopefully as we go into, say, Thursday or so, I think we'll get some sunshine back in here as well. Now let's go look at our local radar. This is some of your rainfall amounts that we had here for this morning. I'll go ahead and highlight a few of these here for you here, so you can kind of see the highest levels are up in here. We got 1.5, 1.75 here. There's 1.5 there. Over near Dahlonega, had over an inch in that area. Gainesville, a little over an inch. So I know here in my backyard had 0.70 inches of rain. So again, good coverage here across North Georgia. And hopefully we'll get some more rain out there as we go into tomorrow. Now, right now on the radar, we're not seeing anything in our immediate area right now. There's some activity back here toward South Alabama. You kind of see here down here between, say, Columbus and over toward Montgomery, but nothing in here across North Georgia just yet. We'll have to wait for the activity back to the west to move in here for tonight. Now, looking at satellite imagery, boy, blowing up like a Christmas tree right there. Whenever you see those dark colors that kind of light up there on the infrared imagery, that's a good indication that you got some very cold cloud tops there. So that's indication of the cloud tops going very, very high up into the atmosphere. So what we're seeing right now is some very high cloud tops sitting over there into Arkansas and down into Louisiana. That's where our heaviest storms are. So we're going to be tracking these as they move to the east here and arriving into our area here going into tonight. Now, looking at the regional perspective, you kind of see those storms. There have been a few warnings out there. We see those out there for right now. And we'll see about how this progresses into the area. Right now, earlier today, they had the level 2 going into Georgia. They have trimmed that back a little bit. So as I give you the afternoon update here, again, looks like this is coming straight basically to the state line. That's what we're seeing here, right to the state line. And then it stays at level 2. So here's our level 2. Here's our state line right about in here. So you can see where the bigger activity is back here to the west. That's where they even got a moderate risk over here into portions of Texas and Oklahoma. But again, these storms are going to weaken as they progress. They're hitting at night, not during prime daytime heating. That's a big deal because these thunderstorms, when they get to be severe, they really like to feed off the warmer air, and they're not going to see that for tonight. So again, I think we'll see storms similar to what we had this morning going through once again for tonight. So let's go look at the regional forecast model on this. Now, this is a little bit on the fast side, but we're going to go ahead and go with it right now. This here is your high-resolution model, the 48-hour model run at 12Z. And you can see this kind of below sending at us very quickly here, getting in toward 10 o'clock coming into North Georgia. But it looks like the heaviest activity here is down here across central portions of Alabama. So we got some stuff coming in here. But again, I think general thunderstorm as this moves into our area. And then this is actually done by 4 o'clock in the morning. So this is a little bit on the fast side here. But looks like maybe some scattered showers for the afternoon. And then there's another cluster of storms. This is going to stay south of us going into Wednesday night and into Thursday. This kind of stays in across South Georgia, which is desperately needed there, obviously with the wildfires going on down that way. Now, as far as rainfall totals, additional totals, again, I think The totality of this event looks like that 1 to 2 inch range that I've been talking about for a few days now. Looks like that's going to be about right. Now you can see where the real heavy stuff is back here. It would have been nice to get some of this over us, but that's okay. We'll take what we can get at this point. Again, not a drought buster, but definitely will kind of hold things status quo here, I think, on the next update coming up on Thursday. This is definitely much appreciated. As far as our temperatures, morning lows here for your Wednesday, mostly in the 60s. It's going to be a little bit milder here for tonight than what we had here for this morning. Many areas are down in the 50s here for this morning. And then daytime highs for tomorrow, mostly going to be into the 70s for afternoon highs here, even some 80s and 90s down here in South Georgia once again for tomorrow. Now, as far as the weather maps are concerned, let's take a look at this. I want you to look at that little yellow timestamp there on top as I go through the days of the week. This is from our friends from the National Weather Service here as we go into your Wednesday again. Showing that dark green, that means that high rain chances here for the morning. So the high rain chance you're going to see here on my forecast is strictly for tomorrow morning because I think we dry out by the afternoon. Just some scattered showers by the afternoon. And then looking into Thursday, Thursday's looking pretty good. I think we're going to see some mostly sunny skies in here, looking pretty good. The rain should be down to the south there. But then we'll see some rain come back at us as we go into Friday and maybe into Saturday morning. And that should clear on out. Sunday's looking very good, but it'll be noticeably cooler. You know, we're now getting into May. We're supposed to be getting into the middle to upper 70s for highs. Now, we're going to be running below that by about some 10 degrees, I think, for the most part here. Monday looking pretty good. Tuesday, we'll probably bring some clouds back at us. I'll keep the rain chances out for now. But it looks like as we go toward the end of next week, we got another dive of some cold air coming down here as we go into Wednesday, Thursday of the following week. So, again, the overall trend here for the first, say, 11 days in May is for below normal temperatures here and a couple more opportunities for rains that we'll have to watch going into next week. All right, so let's go look at our forecast here for tomorrow. Again, 79-63. Again, AM storms. That high rain chance is going to be in the morning. It's going to taper off in the afternoon to some scattered showers. Again, similar storms to what we had earlier today. I think we're going to see a repeat of that going into overnight tonight and into tomorrow morning. You're looking at your overnight lows here. Some upper 50s up in the mountains. Everybody else generally in the low 60s. Some brief heavy rains as this moves in. And again, we're going to take the thunderstorms in the morning, tapering it to showers in the afternoon. So rainy periods during the early morning hours, and then tapering off to some showers in the afternoon. Temperatures in the 70s and low 80s here across the area. Regionally looking like this, looking at the hot spot. How about 92 in Jacksonville? Ouch. 73 in Memphis, 84 in Jackson, 80 there in Atlanta, obviously 87 down in Columbus. And the next 7 days, here we go. As we cool things off, we got 3 days in a row. We're in the 60s for highs. Again, looking at that rain chance for Friday, Saturday. Looks like Saturday morning for that rain there. I don't think it's going to be an all-day event, but the clouds might linger a bit. Sunday's looking beautiful, but definitely a bit on the cool side there. 44 in Gainesville. You know, we're going to have maybe some upper 30s up there into the mountains there going on Sunday morning. And then we kind of warm up briefly on Monday and Tuesday before we cool right back down again going toward the end of the week. Now, with all the rain and thunderstorms coming at us, you got to download our free weather app, folks. People are really enjoying this app, getting a lot of good compliments on it. We're going to make it better as we go through time, but there, the Apple Store QR code there on top and the Google Play down there on bottom. Go ahead and scan that code, and I'll take you right to where you need to go, and go ahead and download that for you. Guys are going to really appreciate that weather app. It's a great tool to have, alert you whenever we have any bad weather in the area, and you hear the alert tones go off and get you that. It'll also tell you about lightning in the area, give you futurecast on the radar. It's a great thing to have. All right, again, I appreciate you guys checking us out here on the YouTube channel. Please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and make sure, very importantly, hit that notification bell so you're alerted on all future forecast updates and any live coverage we do. All right, that's it for now. Y'all be good, stay safe, and we'll see you tomorrow. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.